thank you for joining me today for this week's Catalysts and Curiosities. And I'm starting this one a little bit differently today because the theme for this week is words. So what I have done is I have cut out and ripped out lots of words and phrases from Meg's newsletter that she releases for Catalysts and Curiosities. And there's also a couple of quotes in there which I've cut out line by line, which you can see in the bottom. And basically what I'm going to do is take these words and these phrases and these sentences, and I haven't decided entirely yet, but they will form part of my page for Catalysts and Curiosities. Whether I make new sentences or just mix up some of those quotes, you can see I've already started to form a sentence or two, one that says I love no rules. So we will see where I go with it, and I will talk to you about the other elements and colours and things that Meg has suggested in her newsletter. So let's get on with it. Borrowed words. I'm drawn instinctively. Corner. Collage. Highlight. Space. The beautiful and the messy. Discover what lives within. Random words. Collect phrases. When we draw and write about positive intentions, we increase the chances of catalysts and curiosities. The act of intention and reinforcing that in regular visual journaling not only serves as a reminder, it is a deeper, more complete behaviour change. It's who you are. Writing, found friends, colours, I love no rules, creative words. Because art expression is a whole brain sensory experiences, it is possible that your story, we need your art, colours. I wonder, genuine curiosity. Denying art is denying your nature. Elements, slowly. Creating an expression to represent an activity that capitalizes on non-verbal creation makes a better version of you. Packaging, art journal, pages, sparks curiosity. My journals need art and love. Creative words, flowers and creative expectations. Receipts, expression. Demands that you explore the caverns of myself. Write, poem. And those are the words and phrases I ended up sticking down on this page. The colour palette for this was gradients, so as you can see, I watercoloured gradient paints on the packaging and receipts, and that was two of the elements. The third element was corner, and for that I actually had my wedding anniversary the other day, and my wonderful husband got me a whale tail punch. So I was showing him what it did by punching out a tab out of the wrapping paper that you'd used. And so I decided to just use that tab on the corner of this page, and that's also where I ended up sticking the word corner. Now, after I finished this painting that I'm doing here, I actually went away for the weekend. I went away to London to see Imagine Dragons, which was a phenomenal gig. Anyway, there was maybe 3 days between doing the painting and doing the rest of the page. And the reason I'm telling you this is because the eagle eyes among you will have noticed that my nail colour has changed. And I took off the kind of pink ones when I got back and had to put some like bog standard normal nail varnish on just to protect them before I do them properly again. Anyway, I digress. This is a crafty video, not a nail video, but I just wanted to explain the continuity issues. So, words. Words are great. They can be powerful. They can be used for good, for evil. They can be misunderstood. They can be taken in a million different ways depending on whose ears are listening to them or whose eyes are reading them. They can create pictures in your mind. They can make you laugh, smile, cry, remind you of smells, of tastes, of songs. And oh yes, I am one of those people who, if you say something to me, I will probably badly sing a song to you with those words in, or words that sound like the song lyrics, or a quote from friends usually as well. We probably hear thousands of words every day, probably tens of thousands, millions maybe. Words can save your life. There's nothing more powerful than a word. And journals, whether they are traditional, purely written ones, or art journals, they'll either contain words or will contain things which have been inspired by words, by the things you've seen. There are words for all of those things. So when people wonder about why people call art journals journals because they don't contain journaling in inverted commas, they just need to remember that a story can be told in pictures. It can evoke the emotion that the journaler was feeling, or a memory, or just something that they've seen. That is all journaling. And Meg's newsletter this week talks about using borrowed words and phrases, and that's journaling too. If something speaks to you, no matter how deep or how insignificant you think it is, it's all valid and it's all worth journaling about in whatever way you want to do it. If you've been enjoying watching this video, please do consider giving it a thumbs up and also subscribing if you haven't already, and please do leave me a comment. And also head over to Meg Journal's channel and sign up to her newsletter for Catalysts and Curiosities. Even if you don't want to get involved in the makes, the newsletters which are free may give you the inspiration that you've been looking for. And remember, just don't be scared to do whatever you want. All I've done here is stuck some receipts and packaging material that I've painted to a page in this accordion journal and ripped and cut some words out and just made phrases that spoke to me in the moment, or just stuck down a random word that I was drawn to. It's all journaling. It may not make sense to anybody, but it's journaling. So thank you so much for watching today. Thank you to all my subscribers, old and new. I do appreciate every single one of you. And you can just watch me finish sticking all these bits down now. But I will be back again soon with something else. you for watching. Bye!